wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow.
Hello all. Welcome to some farming sim. Not dancing sim. Farming sim. New map, new series kicking off today. How are we? Hello Zero. Hello Tools. Second again. Yes, Dan said first again. He pipped you. I think he pipped you by I don't know when Dan dropped in and put that first. Hello friendos. We are off to La Coronella. Beautiful map that's going to challenge us. Hang on, it's very loud in my ear. How is that for everyone else? It might be loud also. Okay, yes, so La Coronella, it's got a lot of... Look, I could easily go and play a map and just rinse and repeat what we've done the past couple of playthroughs. And I'd be getting used to that and I'd be good at it, and then you'd be like, wow, Ham's amazing at farming sim. Or we could go to La Coronella, where it's got a heap of different styles of gameplay, of which we're going to be starting off doing that different gameplay that we've done yet, which is going to offer a bit of a challenge for myself to learn. So it's going to be a good learning process for all of us, I think. Or unless you've already got this gameplay loop down pat, then it's not going to be a challenge for you. Right, so La Coronella Pro, there's two versions. There's the Pro version which we're on, which has a lot of more of the stuff. And so there it is there, Pro mode. Enjoy more than... Let's go to the screen. And so the Pro mode... so there's... The non-Pro mode is console friendly, basically. The Pro mode offers you the ability to do everything that the map provides and offers. Here we are here. This is our home. This is our home. Our new home for a while, gang. Get used to it. So, with the budget last time out that we had, that we sold everything and we bought everything, we did a bit of a dummy mock-up of the machinery I'd like to buy for this playthrough series, of which we'll get to the rules shortly. I wasn't able to purchase the land and all of the machinery that we needed or wanted, because basically we're going to be dealing with nuts for a bit. We're going to be doing some arable crop. We will be doing some mowing and silage and stuff. We're going to get some chickens in. We've got to get some wheat. We've got to get some wheat planted basically as well, so we can start getting crop there. We are on 1 day months. So we're just going to be going month by month at the moment, which is different. Normally I go 2 day months, but this playthrough we're doing just month to month. What else do I need to tell everyone to bring everyone up to date? Nuts, basically. So if we have a look at our machinery here, we'll go through and have a look at what we've got. We've got two medium tractors. We've got the Massey Ferguson and we've got the Fast Track. I have a feeling this is maybe like it's European, I would think, tools. But having said that, there's a place called La Coronella or something similar in Mexico, I have a feeling, but this is not set there. I think it's more a more European one. So we've got two medium tractors, which is okay. This one does 305 horses. This one's 235. But what I really want is I really want the ability. I think we're going to be going for the Case Magnum at some point. I've never used it. It's the tractor on the front cover of FS22. So that's going to be the first large tractor we buy. Maybe Spain. Yeah, maybe Spain. So we're going to be going for the Magnum for our big tractor this time. There's lots of tractors in here. A lot of the mods you see in this playthrough series, I've started shopping for the multiplayer server to compile all the mods for the multiplayer server when it comes. So a lot of these tractors are in for that. So that's what we got there. For the we've got now I couldn't get the harvester I wanted, obviously. So we're running this. Don't sell it. We're running this bad boy, this lizard bad boy. It's a bit of a downgrade from the Doots Far we had last time. We don't really have much mowers. We don't have a car or a trailer, but we have a truck. That's our sort of get around vehicle. And then we've got some other stuff as well that we're going to need down the track. Stuff that came with the map. A lot of the stuff I switched in and switched out for what we could have and what we couldn't have. First thing we're going to do this morning, we're going to come around the front here. And we're going to get some chickens delivered. Because why? Because we have chickens in every map is why. We're just going to go. Ooh, I think 30 is a good start. We're gonna have 120. Right, so the chickens are in there. They've got no food. First thing we'll do, we'll go around and get some grain. I mean, it could be there will be somewhere where it says it's based on a fictional place or something. It is a fictional made-up map, though. This one. Now, the map starts you off brilliantly with a heap of wheat, barley, oat, canola. It starts you off with a heap of stuff in here to get you going. We've even got some seeds here. I think we've got some fert and some lime as well. And we've got a couple of harvests to do straight up today, team. Let's get in our truck. I love this little truck. I thought we could just get a car and a trailer this time, or I could get ourselves a little tipper. So I went with the little tipper, and I think it's brilliant. Alright, now it's going to take me a little bit to get used to this map, especially in terms of where everything's situated around here. So, i.e., we're going to pull it from here. Brilliant. So let's get our... So this is where we're going to pull the grain from. Alright, yeah, start tipping me some wheat, please. I don't think we need that much, but we'll just take heaps. Sure, that will take that much. Hello, MGL. I saw you and Johnny were in Big A's chat yesterday that he had. Because I like to catch up with Big A and with Fury's farming sim stuff. So it was good to see, friendo. Hello, Neon. Hello. Yes, the gang's all arriving. Hey, Neon, apologies for yesterday, friendo. I really wanted to get some Valheim out, but I really had to, I had to get to the hospital, so apologies, gang. It was a last minute call at about 5 AM in the morning. Now, here's the thing about this food. We look on this sign, it says Carol de Polos. Alright, so it says grain 70%, proteins 30%. Now, I don't have any proteins. Well, I guess soybeans would be a protein, wouldn't it? So let's just have a look here. Because soybeans would be a protein. Yeah, we still need protein. Let's see if soybeans will do it, because if soybeans do it, then we're set. And we're going to need to buy 2 fields. We're going to need to buy an arable crop field for wheat and one for soybeans. Actually, where am I going? Here, please. Having this little tipper is going to be so handy. No, it's fine. They were trying to learn some Aussie slang off you, MGL. That was pretty funny. Alright, let's see if soybeans do the trick, because soybeans are a source of protein. I don't know what else would be as well. Let's just give this a go. That'll do us. I love having this tipper, by the way. I was like, you know what's different? No one ever has like just a little like dump truck or tipper truck that they use. We'll go on a bit of a tour first before we kick off our harvest this morning as well, just to show you around. I don't know the ins and outs of this whole map. I'm still going to be learning everything with you guys, but this is definitely going to be a learning curve, this playthrough. Purely because is that going to work or not? Soybeans is not accepted here. So does it have to be a protein mix, does it? And if so, how do we make that? Right, well, we're gonna need to know how we go ahead and make. Right, so how do we go ahead and make protein then? And what's the deal with protein? Like, is there some Parmesan soy? That's from, because I've still got mods in here from, here we go, protein for animals. Okay, so how do we go ahead and make that? Maybe it's under a production thing. We better have a look around the farm, because if there's a place that we can make this around the farm, there are some little machines and stuff around here. So we've got a diesel canister just there. Get out here for a sec. In here we've got the combine sitting in here. With so there's the combine there. We actually have to go back down to the shop soon and pick up the header for it. The header's down there on a trailer. The trailer is not made for the header, but it's all we've got. The header that we have for that doesn't actually come with its own header trailer, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Now we don't. We own this farm here, so this is going to need to be drilled. This had corn in it. I don't know if we'll put corn back into it. We may. We need to figure out what we need to make in terms of a protein. Like what we need to do for protein making. It's the first step. Like what's all this stuff up here? Minerals, spare parts, vegetable seeds, hydraulic oil, copper sulfate, and some pellet forks, and we've got some verts, some seeds, some lime. Yeah, I'm not seeing. There's our corn header. Liquid storage. We've got a bucket there. Nothing around here. Some empty sheds there. This is going to be an interesting series because there's a lot to learn about this series. Alright, what's this machine? There's these machines on here now. 30 master. I assume that's like... yeah, okay, so that makes... you can see the symbol up there. Makes fertilizer. Alright, okay. What do we got there? We got a weight. We've got a planter. Got more oil. Is that like water taps just there? More storage over there. I think that's all the nut storage. That's nuts, man. Nothing really over there. And we've got silage pits here. Okay. Is that part of our farm down there too? I think so. Is that seeds? That would be seeds, yeah. And lime? Lime and seeds, yep. Of which we have some. Oh, what's this? Here we go. Is that a seed maker? Seed master? No way. What? We can make our own seeds. Brilliant. Alright, let's keep going. Let's have a look around here. Well, at some point we're gonna have to figure out how we friggin' make this is all our property as well. How are we gonna friggin' make protein, animal protein? Silos, more silos around here. And more here. What's this one for? Potato warehouse. Okay. We've got warehouses for pistachios, for almonds, for potatoes, for sugar beets. We've got it all. This is the sugar beet warehouse. Then what's this one? This is the pistachio warehouse. Ooh, yum! Pistachio oils. It's going to be an interesting series. Wait till you see how we do some of this harvesting. Okay, so that's that area. Did I see another area down here? And if so, is that... That's not ours down there, is it? This is not our... That's not our field down there, but I really want to buy that grass field. Let's just back out of here for a sec. So I don't think we have... Let me just pull up here for a sec. So if we come here, go construction, go production. Now there's all these little things just here. So what do we got? We've got so that's like fertilizer, seeds, compost, forage, pig food. Ah, here we go. What's this one? Feed master. Maybe we want the feed master. Grass dryer. Parmesan cheese. Wow, okay. I think maybe it's got to be this feed master one. That's pig food. That one there. Is that looks like the symbol, doesn't it? And if so, can we actually get it in like up here somewhere? Oh, we can too. I mean, it could probably sit here. It costs a lot of money. Look, if it doesn't work, we can always refund it. I guess we could put it in. Where would we put this thing if we did? Like out the back here might do alright. Undercover would be better. Here we go. What about this back section where there's not much going on? Okay, so how does this work? That one's undercover at least. Would be nice to have it undercover a bit, wouldn't it? Like, how much storage do we actually need? Alright, chat's very quiet today. What's going on, gang? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on? I'm not finding anywhere to put these. Won't fit under there, will it? Nope. Go in that one. Nope. Well, I guess out here is the best we can do. That's kind of in the best spot, isn't it? I mean, what if it sat there? It still wouldn't really work that much, would it? Are we going to be able to access that? I don't think so. I guess maybe it just has to sit over here in the corner. Nobody puts feeder in the corner. Okay. So we're gonna go like here. Oh. Right. Is that enough room to get? I guess we've got the tipper truck anyway. Okay. Let's see what you're about. Big A, hello, friendo. I was just catching up before in MG. I was teaching you guys some Aussie slang on your stream earlier. Right, so what do you need for this? This one here, Feedmaster. Barley, sugar beet cut, minerals, and water. Does that, and that makes protein? Feedmaster. Yep. Right. Okay, let's see if we can do some of that now. So we need to get minerals. I don't know if we've got any of that product. I don't think we have any cut sugar beet as well. Cut sugar beet. Look at everything we've got here. No. No, I don't have any cut sugar beet. Yikes. Hello, Amy. We've missed you this week, friendo. We don't even have a field for sugar beets. Okay, so I'll show you what we own. This is our big property just here. Right in here, right? That's our big farmland. We own this one here. This field here was a cornfield that's already been harvested. We own this field here, which is olives, I'm pretty sure. This one here is pistachios, almonds, and almonds, I'm pretty sure. So if we have a look at the map overview and I click on... Yeah, so that's olives. We own that one. Almonds. That's these ones. No, that's pistachios. And then almonds is that one and that one that we own as well. All right, this is the big grass field that I want to buy. I also want to buy a field so we can... Well, we're going to need sugar beet. Work has sucked, I bet. That sucks, friendo. So we're gonna need some kind of Right, so we own field 24. That didn't say we needed corn, did it? Because if we don't need corn right away, I'm gonna replant. Sugar beet cut, minerals, water, and barley. We have some barley. We actually have a fair bit of barley for starting off with. We could probably get away with buying a couple of fields here. So, field 25. Let's go down and have a look. Let's go down and have a look at some of these fields, and then I'll still take you on a tour. We've got a lot to get through in this playthrough series. This is not going to be easy. I love being in a truck. It's almost like I'm getting my fix of ATS and farming sim at once. Alright, so this is our... So this is our cornfield. Was corn. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to plow it up. We're going to put in some kind of a crop. I don't know. I think we're going to buy this field as well. Field 34. It's ready to go. It's got some stones in it, so we'll get the stone grabber. I don't have stones turned on, but we will pick all those stones up and get rid of them. Now, one of the rules for this playthrough series is we cannot buy from the shop here, which sucks because it's got the tractor that I want straight up. Straight up! I want the Magnum. It also sucks because it's got this cool little honker that I really want. I love this thing. Anyway, so we're not using sales. Everything we buy has to be brand new, which is going to make things harder. We're going to probably... I don't need a big field for beets. I just need a small field that we can buy to plant sugar beets. This field here seems quite... we don't even need it to be that big. Now, field 74 here that we own, just FYI. We own field 74 here. That is, that comes with the map. That is all solar panels. That's a solar panel farm. So just FYI. I think we want to put some sugar beet in the ground. When are we planting sugar beet, by the way? Sugar beet is ages away. Right, so we don't really have to worry about it yet. We can't buy cut sugar beet, can we? Oh, I need help, team. This is where all the learning process comes into play. This map's going to be a massive learning process for all of us. So, if I want cut sugar beet, can you buy it from any of these companies? Sugar company, biomass heating, no. You reckon, can we do that? Is that a thing? I don't think I have the plot for it, the area for it though. Production. Be on the orchid. Greenhouse. So I would have to get that mod, would I? I'd have to get that mod, I think, wouldn't I? I don't think so. When I was looking before, no. Sugar cane, no, they're all seeds, mineral feed, tree saplings, wraps. We've got pig food, oats, wheat, lime seeds, fert, road salt. And here we've got fert, seeds, lime, wheat, oat, pig food, road salt. None in the shop. We're gonna have to make our own. So it just means that at the moment we can't have pig feed. That's okay. I think what we'll do, well, the first thing we've got to do today is make more money. I'm gonna get this field. I'm gonna start this field on the. Well, actually, I can use one of the tractors. Both tractors are currently rigged up for harvesting, but we can only do one harvest at once anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's head over to field number. We're gonna head over to, so we're harvesting currently this field up here and this one down here. So let's head over and grab this tractor. We'll harvest this one first down here, and we'll head over and grab that tractor, bring it back here, and we'll start plowing up field 24. I know we don't need to do it in a rush, but we may as well get it ready to go. This is our property, by the way. Dude, we'll just drive through our property. Right, so it's going to take a bit. It's always funny when you get to a new home. I always like to call a new map a new home, and trying to get used to where everything is before you complete all your tasks, ship out, and move to the next home. But I'm going to enjoy this series, I think, mostly because I haven't done a lot with the orchid stuff. Oops, sorry. I think we want to go south as well. Can I actually go down this little side street and do a U-turn? You're back after dinner? Does that mean you're going to dinner now and you're on your way back soon, or you've just come back? And if so, what else is for dinner? Where are we on this map? I need to go, Can I cut through there? I wonder if that's an area I can cut through over there. Let's give this shortcut a look at. Alright, everyone chat, get in the passenger seat. We're off on a journey. Oh, there is a little bridge here. Brilliant. Alright, so here's our little orchid here. So these are pistachios and they're ready for harvest. Yield bonus only 23%, that kind of sucky. This is ours as well, by the way. Alright, well let's come down here. We're gonna have to come down here to pick up the tractor. We're going to have to come back and pick up the truck at some point too. What's this field? We could actually... Oh, it's cotton. This field would be great if we threw some beets in the ground there. Alright, so... I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. We'll take the Massey, I guess. So the Massey's... Well, it's actually got better pulling power anyway. I'm just going to put this weight just over here. Yeah, I think that's it. We don't need the front loader. So this is one of our fields. It's not a huge one, but it's actually quite big. When you see what it takes to harvest one of these trees, it's quite cool, but it's going to be a little bit of time consumption in it. Just with the way you have to actually harvest them. You have to harvest them, drive into them individually, shake the tree, all the nuts fall out of the tree into the big catcher. There's like a big basket thing you put on the front. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm excited to show you guys a bit of that soon. Let's first get this back up home, get the plow attached, and get down to our field and start making a headland before we set a worker off on it. Gary or Rachel? To Gary's delight, he's back at work. Holiday season's over for Gaza. So yes, the JCB and the Massey Ferguson are our start-off tractors. They're two medium tractors, and one of the main goals at the start is going to be getting ourselves a nice big, a large tractor, and it's got to be a Magnum. I think the plow is... Oh no, that's the That's the seeder. I've got to pick up the planter as well. We've got a planter and we've got a header sitting down at the shop that we need to grab. The shop's just down the road, so it's not very far. Right, there's the plow. Hopefully this thing can take it. I might need to get extra, I think it's okay. Can we also go into transport mode? Thanks. Okay. Right, I haven't used a plow like this in a long time. So I'll just get a header started here before I get the worker off on it. Trees, am I right? I probably should have this facing the other direction, shouldn't I? Plowing it. Ah, whatever. I always get confused which way you have these plows sitting. So, like always, we're not running precision farming on this series either. We're having a farm off precision farming. If you guys would like me to precision farm, we can have a vote about it and I can put it in. It's big, it's fine. We'll make this series interactive once again. Alright. But yeah, so as always, we'll plow and we'll lime straight off so we know it's done for a couple of cycles. Hey Dom, how are we, mate? I hope you're well. Right, first official labor work on the new farm.
Alright.
First official work, and Ham needs to go to the bathroom already. Ah, and if you're here with us, then we're fine. That's brilliant. I love it, Dom. I love it. What's the best way we're gonna... Maybe we send it up and down this way, I think. I think what we'll do... So once I get the workers started off on this, we can start harvesting on the other... nuts. There's gonna be a lot of nutty innuendos here. I think, so, Dan, I think Dan must be on his way to work because he has to start a couple of hours early. But he was first in chat today. I know I'm going off topic here slightly, but it was quite funny. I opened up the stream today and it had Dan first again, and then Tools second again. Tools, oh, he pipped you again. You'll just have to beat him for next stream, Tools. I'd say yes. So because Dan, I think, goes, what? He wound back because of daylight saving 2 hours, I think. So he might be on his way to work soon. We'll see him a bit later. Johnny, well, Johnny's probably having dinner as well. Good to see everyone else here. Apologies for yesterday, gang. I wanted to get some Valheim out, but yeah, life just gets in the way sometimes. It is what it is. Alright, we finally got around. to the start. Now, I would like to get all the way over to the other side there where we can kick off, so it can actually go a bit wider here. And then we'll go over to the other side over there. Like over that side, and then we'll start it off because it looked like a nice big straight area. The AI to work. Oh, look. Yeah, I've forgotten how to rotate player B. Forgotten my rotate button. Now, I swear I'm doing this wrong, but it is what it is. Damn, come on, buddy. Yeah, I think you put the wheel to the outside, don't you? Normally. Not the wheel to the inside. Ah, I forget. Somebody can let me know. How is everyone today? Hope everyone's having a lovely week. Happy hump day, I think, isn't it? Hump day for everyone? Hump day am time. Hump day farming. Hey Johnny! Hello friendo, how are we, mate? What's for dinner this evening? Neon's just saying he's going for dinner. What's for dinner for Johnny? I always love hearing what you have for dinner. It's always something grand and beautiful sounding. Makes me hungry every time. I have a feeling it's supposed to be this way around. Simulator YouTuber. Hello, friendo. How are ya? Right, let's go. Let's get around here and get this worker. Oh, it's... And just like that, it's starting to rain. I don't know about if you... Back in the day, there used to be a PlayStation 2 game. John might have been PS1 as well. PS1 as well, I think. John Olomu Rugby. Oh, and the commentary in that game was brilliant. It was a rugby union game. And... when there was like, if someone tackled you really good, the commentator would be like, oh, that's enough to put him into ward 4. And then the other commentator would come in and go, I hope not, Bill. That's the maternity ward. And I always loved it. I always thought it was brilliant. I hope not, Bill. That's the maternity ward. You made dinner tonight. Bacon linguine in a blush sauce. What's a blush sauce, Johnny? Alright, off you go. Who we got? Gary! Everyone, it's Gary's first day back on the new farm. Off you go, Gazza. Go and get that ploughing job. Alright. This is our brand new JCB, and you can see it's already ready to go. So... and a glass of wine. Brilliant. So, if you don't know, this is not what... If Dan, you're watching, Dan, get your head out of the gutter. Alright? This is what this looks like. This is what it looks like packed up. Right? You put it out. You turn it on. You shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. Basically, we put this down to about this. Actually, let's go in the cab for this view. So what we do is we get down low. We get that gap between the trees. We come in and we up. And it shakes the tree and all the nuts go in. Looks like we've got some hydraulic oil, but a little bit. We might just have to stay on top of that, right? So if you look down the bottom right hand corner now, let's go back up this view. Bottom right corner, just over there. straight opposite me, you'll see we've got 68 kilos. I think we're pistachios. Is this pistachios? What field is this that we're out at? Yeah, pistachios. Right. And we just go around and we do the whole orchard. That's right. The whole one. Ooh, now a nice bourbon. We'll have to keep our eye on Gary as well, though. So I'm probably, you know what? I want to pick this. Let's start at the start over here, and we'll go up and down the rows just so we know. But you can see that them down in here. There's our pistachios sitting down there, and it's starting to rain. I don't know whether rain affects. Rain wouldn't affect, I don't think, harvesting the nuts. So we're just gonna have at it. Hey, Mr. Nut Tree, you wanna... It's not giving me the nuts. Oh, this is nuts, man. How? Maybe you have to be lower? Oh, we got him. We got him. Not as easy as you think. That's what she said, Johnny. Right, we basically just have to keep going down the line and doing this until we're full of nuts. Oh dear. There we go. Right. I can see that we're gonna have to do this from in the cab a lot of the time. Brilliant. I have to go and take a bio break already, gang. We've only been going for 53 minutes. There we go. You can, oh, it looks like if we can get this at the right working height, we can just zoom in and out. This is going to be brilliant. This might be quicker than we think, but I will have to go get some lube for the machinery. Alright, we're up to 406 kegs. Now, I'm going to sit down at... There's a production company we can get for all of these industries. So, for the almonds, for the nuts... Come on, where are ya? Might be just a bit of the angle you're driving on, too. Have you got Transport Fever 2? Who are you talking to, Zero? There we go, we got him. Tools. Oh, tools if you got Transport Fever 2. Right. Well, Tools has got a new PC that would run that pretty well too, haven't you, Tools? Oh, you're thinking about getting it tomorrow, are you, Big A? There you go, Zero. Another one. Another one converted to the amazing Transport Fever 2 game. It's almost like... Here we go. Is that the first row done? That is the first row done. No, it's not quite. One more. Right. Oh, possibly streaming it tomorrow afternoon. It is a great game to stream. I haven't streamed it for quite a while. Looks like it's more relied on getting it right in there. If I can swing around a little bit more. Try and get that right down. There we go. You got to get that shaker and mover right in there. Right in the guts. Ah, what am I stuck on here? We have to go get it. We're gonna have to go get the tipper truck shortly to tip all these nuts into it once we're full up here. Right, that one's done. Sometimes they drop the nuts pretty quick. Other times they don't. Yeah, like that one's already done it. I didn't even have to get all the way in on that one. Maybe it's just because I leveled it out a little bit more. Yeah, this is much quicker now. Right, we have to get some more of the lube. Okay. We're at 92. See if we can get this row finished. What are we stuck on here? Stuck on the tree. It's funny, it's like it will stick, but it will also clip. Odd. Alright, we're at 100%. Did I have one more tree to do there? Oh, we didn't quite make it. Okay. So let's go get... Oh, actually Gary's doing a pretty good job. Hey, Gary, maybe our little holiday did Gary a good job. I know, Zero. I don't know. I thought that the other day too. We've got this orchid to do here next. I think this is our almond one. So we've got this one to do. This one doesn't seem as big. We can literally just go up and down those rows, but yeah. Let's head back up anyway. Like I said, this series is going to be a real tester for us. Because there's a lot of stuff we're doing in this series that I've never done before, but I wanted to challenge myself and learn these new systems in the game. No time like the present. And then we can all learn together how actually this gameplay works. And then you can all just laugh at how dumb I am when I stuff it up. Sound pretty normal? Ah, zit tools. Tools got transport fever too. Congratulations, Tools. Yeah, we will go this way. Now, I don't know how we empty this thing out, whether we not just tip it in. I don't know how this thing empties. Oh, does it really? 0. Gary. Johnny says Gary in Italian is Gary. Gary. So should we be calling him Gary from now on? I've gone completely all the wrong ways here. Where do I need to be? This is why I'm so lost. We are up here. Need to be over here. What an amazing truck. Best purchase I ever made. We can drive through our farm area though. Oh, Johnny, there's a creek. We've got our own creek. Do we want to be going that way? This way. Man, confusing. I think I went I could have just gone straight up that road earlier rather than doing what I just did. And now I have to go all the way around here. Oh, this is kind of nice. Gary. Gary. I can't stop. It keeps replaying in my head now, Johnny. Classic. All right, let's put this over here. Alright, I don't know if that's going to be, might be too high for us, but we'll have a look. Now, in case you're wondering, the original tractor that the game gives you is a John Deere. Well, I wanted to switch it out for the JCB. Oh. Oh, brilliant, look at that. All right. Now, we're just gonna follow Gary here for a little bit. I just want to go take a quick bio break. So just watch out over Gary in the muddy plowing conditions. He's doing a really good job actually. Really pleased with that. All right, back in a sec. You like my new shirt? Jurassic Park. Gary. Oh, Gary. Alright, put my leg support on. I tell you what, if you've ever got like some kind of a foot injury, leg injury, whatever, I can't get it. I use one of these neck pillows that you use for travel, right? I actually put this under my leg to support my leg in the chair. I quite often do it. Best thing getting around. Just adds that little bit of extra support, and I can clip it all up around my leg too. That, oh, especially when I play games where I have to drive with the pedal, really helps out. Yeah, I think it's European. What's hand generate? I've missed some chat here. Yeah, Johnny, I actually dropped into that stream after though. I caught up with the stream after. Yeah, and I saw you, Big A and MGL, talking about being behind my back. I'm just going to drop this. I want to see if we can actually get some more of the... We need more of that lube stuff. Just going to take this up home for a sec. Man, I love having a JCB finally. Thank you. You should see the back on it. The back on it's brilliant. Alright, I don't know if I've got any lube up here. I'm not gonna say it. Turn around. You want me to show you the back? That's what she said. I'll show you the back of it shortly. One sec. Get up here and figure out. Let's see if I got any lube on that shelf. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit something. Yada yada yeah. That's minerals. I don't think... Is that the stuff we need? Pull some of that off the shelf. I think this might be the stuff we need. If not, then we obviously need that. Oh, maybe the hydraulic oil, I think. I think we need the hydraulic oil. Is that it? Hydraulic oil it is. I'm just gonna leave that drum down there. Okay. Fury, how are we, friendo? I'm excited about your series too, Fury. I was catching up with that. I can't wait till you've cut down all the trees and built the farm out and stuff. I love that kind of stuff. I think it's brilliant. Oops, I've gone the wrong way. I have gone the wrong way. Hey, there he is, Dan. Dan was first today. He made it apparent, especially to Tools, who came in and said I was second. Jeez, we got a bit of a lean up on the JCB down here. Whoa, Oh, crikeys. These people just keep walking out of their garage. Big A's turning Aussie? Yeah, I saw. I saw from the chat that you guys were having. He was trying to learn the Aussie slang. You got a lot to learn, mate. Mate. Alright. Oh, you want to see the back of the shirt? That's not it. This is the back of the shirt. Let's see if I can get this right. Sitting on the armrest. Oops. Hang on. I don't know if you can see it. That's it there. That's not the password. I know, this is a good shirt. Let me get my leg rester. My leg support on. Home hack. There you go. That's a home hack for you. Get that up there. Turn around, but all right, we had this one to go. Come on. There we go. So, the production I want to get with this, you gotta go you gotta go, Tools. No, Tools! Tools has gotta go, everyone. Dan. So, this is the production we have to buy for this. Construction. We go production. Now, there is, down here, pistachio oil production. Okay, so we've got this building here, right? But I have nowhere to put it. I want to buy it. I want to start producing pistachio oil, but there's nowhere to put it. So we have to buy a bit of land, put down our, because we also want this UHT milk production. There's also sheep or goat's milk or something on this. I forget. We've got this here. We want to make Parmesan cheese. So eventually we want to do all this stuff. Is that the only pistachio production thing? I think so. And I don't know, I haven't seen if they're on this map. I don't think they are. I've looked around and I haven't seen any. Like, there's the sugar company, grain station, methane station, grain elevator, haystack, livestock, mixed rations. Ooh, hang on a minute. Can we buy? Oh, okay. Oh, we might be able to buy cut beet down here, Amy, if Amy's still here. Although, what's that? Is that protein? Wonder if we can buy. Is Amy still there? Is this what you were talking about earlier, Amy? Maybe we can buy the food from here, the mixed food for the piggos. The protein that we need. Oh, we'll come down. We'll actually come here and check on that later. Whereabouts are we? Up here. We'll take a drive up there in the truck later, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, well, it wasn't in there, but we might be able to get it down there now, which might actually get us through. I see we're gonna need a heap of hydraulic oil at some point in the future. Some of these trees are quite funny. And I don't mean, oh, there we go. And I don't mean ha ha funny. Ha ha. Be nice if there was like a easier way to go down and do this. There's got to be like a cheeky way to do it. Okay. We'll get there. I think the roads get a bit shorter as we go as well. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was a quicker way to like scoot down these, but I get it. It's just not a thing. It's the way the tool's designed. I wonder how Gaz is getting on. He's still going. Right. We've still got the other set of farming to do as well. It's nice to do something different. I would never blame tools for being second. I mean, I would never blame my tools. Secondly, it's still not my fault either. There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, these ones are all done. Kind of a bit funny. You got to get it the right. It's like there's a right height, right level for it as well. Oh, okay. Just had to tickle that one. Yep, there we go. Tickled. Hey, Wes. Hey, friendo. Welcome, weary traveler. Let your head rest and be gone with your troubles. Get some pistachios in you. Oh, how good would some pistachio ice cream be? Some almond pistachio mint flavored ice cream. With a bit of Johnny's famous Canadian maple syrup. %. I don't know how much percentage do you get. Like if we harvest this one. I have a feeling we probably should have emptied before harvesting that one. What I gotta be honest. Now I didn't plan this. Like I always wanted to have a little tipper truck in this episode, but I never actually knew how handy this thing is going to actually be. Going to change TVs? No worries, mate. Let's see if that's enough. Brilliant. All those pistachios. Look at that. Oops, don't drive on that person's lawn. Alright, the only trouble with working in these areas is you kind of have to be in the cab. Just to see what you're doing. Alright, so it's about 5% per tree. I wonder if each tree is different. Or if they're going to be the same yield. Let's test that now. See if we get to like 10% on this one. That's nuts. I know, Dan. There's been so many innuendos this morning. Like, I need to go get my lube. Alright, that took us to 11%. So that's definitely different. Okay. Bit different, isn't it? Doing something like this. Now, we do have the ability to store our pistachios. We've got pistachio storage. We've got almond storage. We've got olives. We've got storage for pretty much everything we need. What we don't have is the room to place the production building. So, we're gonna have to make a decision here about buying a bit of land. We need to plant some beets as well. We need to plant some barley. I want a wheat field, grain. Gonna need a lot. The big screen's up and running. This will help you out. Really big ham. Right. Actually, we're getting through this quicker than I thought. So, Amy, have you got, what's the deal? Have you got a lot? Holy moly, Dan says. Holy moly. Have you got much, have you got more work? Is work just going to be like this for the next couple of weeks or something, is it? Because it was like this last week for you too, wasn't it? I'll back out and re-attack the angle of that tree. I'm stuck. Okay. Sticky tree syndrome. Sticky tree syndrome. Okay. Look at 60%. Ah, hey! That's fair enough, Amy. Hey, Galarak, how are you, buddy? What's happening? What's crack-a-lackin'? Get in that tree. Get that tree. There we go. What are we at? 70. So this might take us to 76, 77%. So obviously when we can do all the We have to do all the spraying. We're gonna have to do fertilizing, spraying. We're probably gonna have to do mulching for these trees as well. And we can get the yield bonus right up. I'd be interested because at the moment we've only got 23% yield bonus, I'm pretty sure. Yield bonus only 23%. That's quite terrible. So, unfortunately, when you start this map, these things are ready to harvest. It's too late to be putting fertilizer and stuff on them. Just is what it is. So we may as well harvest them and have a fresh start. I don't know now. I don't know much in terms of how this works when it comes to mulching. I don't know how much they're like the vine work. You have 150 silage bales waiting for you to center the store in FS22. Oh my gosh, Johnny, 122. Are they the big square ones too? Right, what are we at? 92%. I think what we'll do is we'll just take this 90 whatever percent. I'm not gonna. I feel like. So 98%, if we went and got another tree right now, it'd be a waste. Yeah, but like I said, these, as the rows go down, they get shorter. Oh, you're poorly sick. Daughter came over with a nasty cold 2 days ago and promptly gave it to me. Only got about 2 hours sleep last night. And thinking I'm in for the same crappy night tonight. Oh no, well, at least look, if you're gonna feel terrible, at least you'll have somewhere to hang out and feel terrible. I mean, that's what I'm about, isn't it? Are you feeling like crap? Would you like to feel slightly better about yourself? Just come and hang out here for 5 minutes and you'll realize how much better you are off. Can I, yeah, there we go. No, you got there in the end. You got 2 of everything. The bales should pay about 1.5 million. Oh my gosh, if we got 1.5 million in this series, we'd win the game. You'd win the game. This is why we need more horses under the bonnet for this harvester thing. It just is slow going. Once you engage the PTO for this machinery, it just sucks all the power out of this tractor. You watch the sales? Well, gang, you guys missed the start of this series. We're not allowed sales. No sales in this, right? So this is what the sales are at the moment. I really want this. I really want this truck. And I really want this. This is going to be the first big tractor we buy. We're going to be buying the Magnum, the Case Magnum. So, just so you're aware, this is what we're going to be buying. And it's going to cost us that much because we're going all the way to the top. Right? I want the tractor on the front screen of the cover because we haven't used it yet. So yeah, no sales in this game mode for this series, which sucks. We're also on 1 day months. Just so we can progress things a little bit quicker. I don't know if you can come in. Oh, you can. We might be able to just drive down this now, just tickling the tree as we go past it. Let's give this a go. It might be a slow drive, but it might work a little bit better in our favor. Might make the harvest go a touch quicker. No. Okay, that worked. Nope. You kept getting withered crops. You can turn that off though, Dan. You can turn it off so your crops don't wither. Or just slow the time down a touch. So if you come into here and we go growth, seasonal growth off. Turn to growth calendar and adheres to seasons and the withering of plants. Planting is only possible when the crop. So you leave that off, and your plant shouldn't wither anymore on 1 day. Yeah, I was probably gonna go with another 2 day month or even 3 day month. I thought about that, Johnny, but I thought in terms of, oh my gosh, we're stuck. In terms of progressing things, sometimes when you're content creating, it's better to just keep things progressing. Otherwise, we get a little bit stuck sometimes. I do anyway, because I don't know the full. Like someone like Fury, who knows the ins and outs of farming like the back of his hand, who can do the 28-month challenges and stuff, can make it interesting because he knows all about farming and knows what to do in between that time. For me, I'd just be like, we're at day 26. We haven't eaten for 20 days. Like, I would run out of... I'm not good enough for that. So 1 day months to progress things a little bit here. Just to keep us on our toes. You turned off weeds. I don't mind 2. 2 is probably the staple where I'm more comfortable at, and even for streams it's pretty good. But for progression, we're just gonna be on 1 day months for this one. On my nose, I think. How's that Gary doing? How's that Gary doing? Gary is still going. You almost always do you, Amy? Play on 1 day months. Just helps the progression a little bit. Tomorrow is a gummy Friday. What are we at? 97%. I'll come around this side. Oops, there goes the actual... There goes the fence. 25 minutes away, Johnny. Does that mean it's Gummy Friday tonight then? Not for Johnny. I think Johnny's in a different time zone, is he not? Fortunately, this thing doesn't reverse any quicker. Canadian time, eh? Eh? A roundabout, eh? Pressing the wrong button. There we go. Can't find a gummy emoji. I'm loving this orchid work. This is something really different. Something I'm loving. Hello, welcome to all the new viewers as well, by the way, if you're new. Or if you're lurking in the background. Hello, lurkers. I'm constantly a lurker in many people's streams. Quite often, even Fury and Big A, I will be lurking in your channels and you won't know. So careful what you say. Like, yes. MGL was right. Here in Australia, we always put the O's on the... If you've got a nickname, you'll end up with an O on the end of it. Like, if I say alright, I go righto, righto. Beauto. I don't really say that for beauty, but you get what I mean. If your name's Tim, then you'd be called Timo. If your name's Gary, you'd be called Gazza in Australia. If you want to learn how to speak Australian, I'll tell you now. If your name's Gary, you would actually be called Gazza. Johnny, you would either be Johnny or you'd get Jono. Some people get Jono. I'm a massive lurker in channels. What? Dan? Oh, you're off to work. Dan's off to work now. Right. Drive safe, Dan. Don't drive like me. Alright, get off that tree. Try that again. Johnny says, and that's why you guys are in your own part of the world. That's right. We're too creative. We blow your mind. We're mind blowers. I'm actually going to come all the way back down and start at the bottom of the next aisle. Aisle 4, clean up on aisle 4, pistachio mess, aisle 4. Maybe I could get a job at the supermarket. Clean up aisle 4, pistachios. That's what she said to me. Alright, we're almost done. Alright. Now, I had thought about in this series starting our own farm from scratch, but the next series we do after this, I think, from what I'm thinking, is going to be a start from scratch, build your own farmhouse, survival roleplay-esque style. We're going to go back to that after this challenge. So we've done 2 good challenges. We've done the bad debt challenge now. We're doing the no buying secondhand machinery, which is the hardest challenge I'll ever have to do. Because you know I love a bloody good sale. Okay. Right, this will be the last one here. Yeah. Line through these trees now. I've already done all of that. You like my little truck? My little whip around truck. So a lot of the mods, like I was saying, many of you weren't here, but for the members map, when I get that up and running, all the mods in this are going to be also in the members map, and plus many more that I'm still shopping for at the moment. So there's going to be plenty of options for tractors, harvesters, anything you want to use. There'll be plenty of options in there for you. Lucky that there are only nuts in the back of that, and like if it was anything else, like a crop, you couldn't have it. Well, we wouldn't be harvesting in the rain anyway, put it that way. That's not what she said. Oh, come on, you damn tree. Shake those nuts out of your bush. Lucky Dan's not here. Johnny, you're gonna get that one anyway, I know. Shake those nuts out of that bush. Shake those nuts now. Fella, shake those nuts now. Honey. Alright. Who's got a nut-related joke? Dan, you're still here. Aren't you driving, friendo? Who's got a nut-related joke they can tell? From melons to nuts. Hey, well, I'm not discriminating. Put it that way. Non-discriminative channel. Doesn't just talk about melons. Also talks about nuts. Johnny says, we had an articulate JCB front end loader at work and it was a piece of chocolate mousse. You didn't like it? Well, I'm not a big fan of articulated machinery in general, to be honest. I think it's awkward to drive. As good as a turning circle you can get out of an articulated bit of machinery, it's bloody awkward to drive. It's what we're about on the channel though, isn't it? Hey, we don't just like Okay, if you think your nuts are safe because we're talking about melons, think again, because we're now talking about nuts. So your melons are now safe for a while. Right? Who knows? Next time we're playing, we're probably going to be talking about zucchinis, sausages. I think the trick is you've got to start the machine before you get to the tree, and then it will trigger the tree. Yep. Right. Getting into this tree work is something I've wanted to do for a while, to be honest. Smash the new truck. You prefer melons to nuts? So do I, Dan. You're telling me you don't like eating nuts? Salty nuts. Actually, if we can just go off the track for a little bit and get back on the road. I actually really like unsalted cashews. Oh man, I love cashews. Yum. Almonds are really good though. Almonds are really good for you in terms of if you're gonna have some nuts. They're a good one for cholesterol. Good natural oils in them. Really good natural oils. Alright, we're gonna have to check on Gary soon. I can't see a thing. I'm stuck. Oh, come on, tree. Oh, stubborn tree. I've missed something there. I've missed something in chat there. Dan, you said, I know someone you does. Who does, you mean? It's not Gary. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It's Gary, is it not? Why are these trees being stubborn all of a sudden? Give me a little bit of, let's try that. There we go. Gary. This would be so much quicker if you could just literally like fly down the side here and... come on, you damn tree. Tough crowd, this nut crowd. These guys are nuts, by the way. Right. Getting there, getting there. Alright, this row, let's see if we just don't turn the machine off. It will drive slower. But let's see if not turning the machine off will mean that we can get every tree first time. Okay, yep. See how this goes. First time. Nearly got legs sorted. So we've got a few thousand litres of nuts. And if that's on a bad yield, I can't wait to see what it's like when we have a good yield. Something over 100% would be lovely. Do you guys all run precision farming, or you're not running precision farming at the moment? Alright, this seems to do the trick, I'll be honest. We'll do this last tree, then we'll back the truck down. The rain's really coming down today, though. It hasn't stopped yet. Any nut milk? We're going to be making nut oil. Get your nut oil on. Get your nut oil. Amy, you're running it? Yeah, I've decided not to in this playthrough series. We're not doing precision farming for this playthrough. Though, we have the option to turn it on at some point if we would like to do that. But for the moment, I thought just getting used to all this, the trees and stuff, this kind of style of farming, I thought I'd leave it off for the moment. I wanted a picture of that. I wanted a picture of it. It's a bit... Maybe we'll get it on the last one. Almost 8,500 litres. That's pretty good. Right. Love when you can just turn in and it tickles them instantly. Come on, JCB. We definitely need more power out of these tractors. Right, last tree in this row. Step up on and where there's something, yeah. But this, what was the name of that band? The Scissor Sisters, wasn't it? Yeah. Wake up in the morning, something, something, don't know the words. No dancing today, don't feel like dancing, dancing. Why haven't I been doing this? Why haven't I been going down this strip and doing both on each side? Maybe that's too much, I don't know. You almost need two. You need like one on each side to run down the tree. I think it's more annoying when you have to go back in the tree to do another shake. See, like, there it is. It's funny how you have to do it like a couple of times here and there. The trees are kind of staggered as well, so it's making this a little bit easier to go up and down. So then you can see this next tree over here is just a little bit more offset. It's actually making this a little bit easier to do it like this. What are we at? 91% too, Karakis. Okay. Stormy nuts. Shake those nuts from that big push. We will not go hungry on this map. Simulator YouTuber says, we will not go hungry on this map. No, we will be eating nuts for years. Not to mention the fact that we've still got the almond and we've still got, actually we've got 2 almond. Oh, we've got olives to harvest as well at some point. That truck's almost full, by the way. Good night, Zero. Thanks for hanging out, friendo. Get a good sleep and have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy Big A's first Transport Fever 2 stream that he's going to be doing. It's always exciting. Especially when you've put over 1,000 hours through that game. Not just Transport Fever 2, but also Transport Fever and Train Fever and stuff. But It's always exciting when someone picks it up the first time and you're like, oh, you're going to enjoy this. It's a great little game. Now, I wonder if we're gonna run out of oil again for this before we get to the next, or hydraulic fluid, I should say. Come on, game. Okay. You're from Ireland, are you, Sim? Do you I assume by the name, you like all game simulation? Do you only just play sim games, or do you play other games as well? And if so, do you actually run them on your own channel? Right. Brilliant. How is beautiful Ireland today? It must be fairly early in the morning, is it? I wonder what time it is there. Alright, almost done, team. Almost done. Team Nut Gatherers. You play some? Nice. We've got a very mixed group. We've got Canada, US, Ireland. We've got Iceland. We've got, where else have we got? Oh, UK, obviously. 12 AM. Alright, I'm stuck. Brazil. No, we don't have any Brazil nuts though, Amy. Yeah, we got Brazil. No Brazil nuts. You stream sometimes? Excellent, friendo. Do you do farming sim streams? This is such a good... It's such a good game for A, if you want to make content, or B, if you want to stream it and just hang out with people and play it. It's such a good game for that. Hello, BC. We're just having a big conversation about nuts, BC. Apologies for yesterday too again, friendo. I know that's like twice in a row I've had to do that. Especially to Valheim, which sucks because I've been itching to get back to some Valheim. So I want to get to the plains so we can get to the next boss. Hey, Wes. Oh, Mazzy's from Argentina, I think. Oh, I missed a tree. Missed a tree. Oh, we're at 100%. Wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. That's what I wanted. There we go. I got it. Is that just going to infinite roll out until I get the shot I want? Oh, maybe that's better. Then I can get the shot I want. Okay. Johnny loves this. I could probably change the weather too. Can I change the weather? I don't want to open the menu, but okay. Adjust, sunlight, camera exposure. No, I don't think I can. No. So we can get it with a rainy shot. That's fine. Almost got a full truckload. Right, I gotta get this last tree that I missed. There we go. And then what? We've got one last row. That's it. One row to go. We'll start down this end here. What's happening, BC? How's your week going, friendo? You've got all. Wow, you got all of them. Is that was FS15 the first one you played? Who's your? I would assume, being a Farming Sim fan, you're a fan of Daggerwind. Do love me a bit of Daggerwind. There's also Big A. Big A in the chat here is kicking off his farming stream YouTube channel, and Fury drops in here as well and does it. You can go and check those guys out too if you ever want. Right, job's a good one. We finished harvesting all of the nuts. We're gonna have to do some awkward maintenance. That could be awkward. Let's pack this up and get this stuff home. Right. If we own that grass field, we could just cut up that grass field. But I could also convert some of it into area for building, as much as it would suck losing. Actually, that's not grass. Is that grass? That's not grass. That's a crop. I'm loving having a JCB. The first JCB I've owned. And I'm all about it. Right, we'll put this stuff away, then we'll go get the nuts. Then we'll actually put the nuts away. I would like to put the construction site down so we can start making the oil, but for the moment I think we're just gonna have to hold out. Now, this equipment here, I'm actually gonna store it up in this compound. What's up in here? We've got a tanker in here at the moment. The harvester's in here. I think this is going to have more room in here. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do... We're going to put this stuff down in here. The weights can sit up here. Yeah, I know. How good's Taggers? Wow, on the old Xbox, eh? I can just stay there. And the JCB is free to do what I want any old time. We'll park it down here for the moment. Right, how's our friendo doing? He's stopped. Think we should get in this and take it, bring it home. We'll drop this in the pistachio section. So 11,000 liters, that's pretty good. I'll take that. And that's with a bad yield too. Bad yield bonus of 23%. I think what we'll do, we'll drop this home. Really have to figure it out. I'll get you guys input and decision here soon. We'll finish up the ploughing, and then what we'll do is we'll buy a bit of land. A, that we can start planting some stuff, and B, we can also put a production down to start making, because we need the pistachio oil production, and we need the almond. Are they almonds? I think they are. We'll need that one as well because we've got that harvest to do next. It's the first truck I've actually owned on Farming Sim 22 as well. So it's nice to have a little truck. So, which ones are my pistachios? That's sugar beet. Pistachio. I love these storages, by the way. Oops, can't see a thing. Anywhere, or do you have to drive up to the front there? Is the trigger like here? Ah. I've definitely got pistachios on board. We definitely just harvest pistachios, did we not? Oh, do we harvest almonds? Ah. Almondies. I think they're around this other side. I'll just double check. Ah, not pistachios. Almonds. This is almond here. It's potato. It might be around this side. So that's potato and sugar beet. This is pistachio and wood chip. The heck's my almond storage? I think it's down the back. I think it's down the back. Okay. So we've got more storage over here on the left. I'll check this one, and then there's another one over the back there. Almonds! Right. No wonder why we didn't have the trigger. Do my maps ever crash? No, I don't think so. Are you having trouble with that? Are you having trouble with crashing maps? Select the bed of the truck. Why am I selecting the bed of the truck, Big A? Ah, T-2. It must be done then. Ah, I don't know why. No, I haven't had mine crash. I just always make sure your drivers are up to date, all that kind of stuff. Alright, I'm just going to pull this up over here for the moment. Gaza. Might be mod conflicts, but depends where you get your mods though too. I typically only shop for them. So any mods that you see in the game, right? So the mods that you get, if you physically open the game and you go to the mod section in the game, at the main menu, you go to the mod section. All the mods you see there have been tested and approved by Giants, and they're like compatible, they're fine. And so typically I just mostly use the mods that are straight on the game. The ones off the website, you're probably going to get the newest and best mods there as well, even though they're on the Giants one. But I guess the reason why they're on the site, on the actual game straight up and put there, because they're tested. Now I don't know if that's a conflict issue you're having. Could be a PC thing as well, but typically not. Could be mods. That's generally the case, I think. Generally it will be mods. I mean, the game runs pretty well on most systems, which is actually really good about this game. It doesn't actually take a NASA rocket level computer to run this game, which is brilliant, I reckon. Good vibes, damn. Oh, thank you, friendo. For me? Oh, that's nice. Good vibes to chat. Alright, now, what's happening here that the AI couldn't finish off this section? Give this another go, eh? Alright, Gazza, give this a second go, buddy. Let's see what you make of it. Obviously getting stuck at the other end. I don't know why. Should be fine to finish that off, mostly. However, probably want to switch you to the JCB. I want to see how the Massey runs with. Wait till it gets to the end here. It was pub time. You're probably right, Amy. The field's probably fine. I do want to switch the JCB onto here, I think. I'll go get it. I don't know how the JCB is going to go with that plow though, but I want the Massey, because the Massey's got slightly more horsepower, I'm pretty sure. So we're looking at 305 horses there and 235 there. Just want to see how it goes with the next harvest. Ah. Look, when it comes to the ploughing, Fury, I quite often get confused with which way it's meant to be facing with these plows. Let's see if I can get you more over like this, please. All right, go. Good luck. All right, we will take this down to the next area. Which is actually, where is it? Down here. So, if we were working there, it's literally out the gate and turn right. Oh yeah, it's that one. It's over the bridge. Okay, I know where that is. Always push the dirt away from where you're playing. That's the bit that always confuses me with that one. With the, because you can rotate. I know you can rotate and stuff, but I always like, which way am I holding this? It's a job for Gary anyway. That's why we have Gary. I'll just roll around. I'll do the headland, and then I'll tidy up all the stuff that he's missed, but Gary can do the majority of it. That's his job. That's why you always use chisel plows, is it? That one actually came with the map. So I haven't used one like that for a while. So I thought, you know what? I haven't used it for a while. So I'm just going to stick with it. Okay. Just when you thought we were done harvesting orchids. Now, I will say this. I don't know why the spray is sitting there. This sprayer probably needs to move. I'll just leave it there for the moment. We've got an olive field to harvest. Now, we don't actually own harvest technology for olives or for orchids like that. So we're gonna have to lease them for a bit, I think, because we can't afford to buy it, and a bit of property as well. Orchids? Not orchids. Orchids? 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 Or orchids? 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 Or awkward? Awkward? Oh, come on, you dumb tree. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more hydraulic oil for this as well. Ah, come on. I think this would be the slowest part about this job is the fact when the trees don't initiate. There we go. Shake that tree. I know. Is there a cheeky way to do it? I thought there was. Like, if you can somehow manage it to get it, you can get the tree to wobble as you drive sideways sometimes, but at the moment, there's just not. There we go. And see what I mean? Yeah. Oh, come on. And see, just brushed it. Ay, ay, ay. It's like strawberries. Oh, come on, Andy. Dan! I don't know why that hasn't come up yet. Dan, you legend. Why hasn't that popped up? Dan has just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to all those new Zero's old account. Oh, Zero's new account, maybe? Timbo, congratulations. Tony ML 88. Stevens hanging around there and lurking around in the background. Alistair! Good to see all those new members and returning members. And Dan Baker. Alright. You're a legend, friendo. I don't know what's going on. I might have to do a reset on OBS. Sometimes OBS needs a restart for things to kick in, or it may just take a couple of minutes for that to kick in. But thank you, friendo. Just... can't do anything. Damn it. 1 second. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you though, friendo. I don't know why that hasn't popped up on the screen. So you know what? To make up for it, I'll just do this. Dan has become a member and offered everyone else memberships. Thanks, Dan. You're a legend, friendo. You're an integral part of this community, Mr. Dan. Mr. Baker. Right, how are we doing? We're gonna need to lube up at some point too. We're gonna need to lube up and lube in. Holy awkward, man. We got a massive awkward to do. Lube. We're gonna lube up and dive into these bushes to get all the nuts out of them. You guys are horrible. Get your mind out of the gutter. Now I'm stuck. I'm bloody stuck. Let's go cockpit view for a bit. Maybe that'll help us. Hang on, is that one done? Have we shaken all the nuts out of this tree? Looks like it. Yeah, otherwise it looks like that. Full of nuts. Oh, Amy, don't you start. Living up to a nut jiggling. Says Galarak. Good to see your sense of humor hasn't gone, Galarak. You might be sick, friendo, but at least the sickness hasn't taken everything. There we go. Get those nuts into that big nut catcher. Nut scooper? Nut grabber? Nut holster? Oh god, what would you call this thing? Nut holster. Wrong tube service there, PC. Oh, crikey's! I've just crashed. There goes my nuts. Oh no, hang on, we emptied them. We don't have nuts in the back anymore. Hello, chickies. We gotta, every map we ever play, we have to have chickens. Alright, team? We've always gotta have the chickies. Only Fs. Lube up to wiggle our trees. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh. None of that pay-to-view crap. Oh. Old Ham, don't put it in the creek, Ham. Look at that. Look at the size of that creek. It's filling up too with all this rain. We've got to be careful the banks don't burst here. Look how full this thing is. Yeah, that's some tractor. That's some dead tractors if you get them in there. Smart Alex. We're gonna need to get the lube. Alright, MF. Let's go. These guys are nuts. These guys are driving me nuts. It's like strawberries on a Sunday. And geez, that was loud. Hank, you got the TV up too loud, buddy. By the way, Hank's we're out. I took Hank out for exercising, running around, checked his P-mails and stuff to the park, all that sort of stuff, and he tore the pad on his foot again. He always does it. Hank is like a bull in a china shop. He just goes flat stick for as long as he can. Unfortunately, because he's a ball of muscle, he's 20. You can convert this to stones or whatever you want to do, but I know his measurement in kilograms, which is 22 and a half, 23 kilograms he is. I don't know what that converts to pounds and stones and all that sort of stuff. You can make that conversion yourself, but he runs really hard and he stops all of a sudden, and he tore all the pad off his left paw. So like where that part would be, if you were to walk on your hands, that part there where it's most prominent, where he pushes off, he's torn all like a layer of that off. So it'd be like tearing a layer of your skin off the palm of your hand. So the poor little fella, he just has to sleep at the moment and hug it and just wait it out. And I've had to put the cone on his head a couple of times. I haven't had to put the cone on his head for a while actually, but you had to have the cone on. The cone of silence had to go on him yesterday. Yes. Do. Another tree drops its nuts. Dum. Another tree drops its nuts. And another one down. Another tree drops its nuts. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Put your nuts in my cup. Please. Yeah, they are. They're they're megaphones for dogs. Galarak. 2 nuts, 1 cup. Oh dear. Now we're getting a little bit. Hang on a minute. We don't want that on this stream. I'll give you 2 nuts. One. No, one. Ignore that. Did I miss a whole row then? I missed a whole row. Did I? I did. Alright, well, we'll get this row. And then I'll go get some more lube. One, two, miss a few, 99, 100. I remember saying that as a kid. Give me the bloody nuts. You're driving me nuts here. I don't know if we can have a work on... No, can't have a work on that. Why won't this tree shake it off? Like, come on, Tay-Tay. This tree is not Taylor Swifting it at all. Also, Ham's left the indicator on the truck. I know Galarak, right? So did I. Shake it off. Shake it up. Come on. Oh, you damn tree. This tree's bugged. I don't know what I'll do.
Alright.
had to tay-tay that tree. Let's hope the rest of them fall in line. Pardon the pun. Got some pesticides. You reckon you reckon we get some pesticides? Take a chainsaw to it. That'll get the nuts out of it. How do you get your nuts out of your tree? Cut it down. If you don't get in this like on an angle, like if you don't come in straight on with this thing, it just doesn't like you. Be your bug tree. I know what you meant. If you've got to come in lined up to it for it to work. That's the only thing that sucks about how long this takes. This would be much better if it was just a row of bushes that we were harvesting. That's what she said. Oh, Dan. We really need to get a shirt made up that just has TWSS on it. Right, let's drop this stuff off. Then let's go and grab some more of that hydraulic lube. Hydraulic fluid, I should say. Stop indicating, brilliant. Okay, what I'll do is I might just I'm just gonna put this here. I'm gonna take this sprayer home. Just don't think we need it yet. And that way it's at home and I know where it is. We are gonna need it sometime soon though, I know. Is that water in it? What's in it? What is that? What is that symbol? I wonder if cosplayers figured out nuts trees. Yeah, I don't know. That's one thing that I was actually curious about. What's that symbol? Liquid fert, herbicide, liquid fert, herbicide. Seed treating liquid. Copper sulfate. It's copper sulfate. Ah, there you go. There's some hydraulic oil barrel. There's lubricating grease. No, we need hydraulic. Right, there you go. The more you know. So it's copper sulfate. Maybe I need to have precision farming on. Interesting. It's obviously used for the trees. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out when we come to it, that's for sure. You thought plants didn't like copper? Maybe trees do. Maybe plants don't, trees do. I don't know about this road. Someone's been on my Transport Fever series too much, putting roads in. We'll park this up. I'll put this sprayer in where the tank is. So all the tanker sort of ones live down in this building just here to our left. Maybe I'll back it in. Maybe if I remember that I had that on the front, it wouldn't be so hard. Go. Put up the side here. Brilliant. Let's go get the hydraulic fluid for this. Oh, we got more hydraulic fluid just there. Brilliant. Gonna need that. Right, I don't know how much is left in this drum. $127 okay. Trees normally don't. You knock in copper nails to kill them. So what's copper sulfate then? What's the deal with the copper sulfate? Maybe it's fungicide. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Especially because it seems to be raining a fair bit too. Okay. Alright, let's go back into this. I want to check on Gary too. I think Gary's finished, but I need to go and double check just to see if we need to finish up his work. Oops, sorry about you. Rob. It can help correct the copper deficiency in animals or the stimulation of growth or fattening pigs and chickens. It's also popular for the control of fungal diseases. There you go. Amy was right. Thank you for that bit of information, Dan. It's not Gary. What's not Gary? Gary hasn't done anything wrong. We're not trying to use the copper sulfate on Gary. That's what you mean. Nice river ham. I said that before, Johnny. You might not have been here. But I was like, oh, there's a big river. Right, now we need to do a U-banger. Okay. Hey, Gary, good job. Go, Gary, go. Go. He did a great job. Proud of Gary. First episode of this series, proud of Gary. You don't hear that very often. I'll just clean up all the little stuff that's left. Gary has earned his trip to the... Wow, he's got a new local now because he's never been to the pub here. So he's earned his pub trip today. He hasn't found the pub on this map yet. Might need to wait on the front of this at some point too. We're going to continue on like this. I don't need to do this. Once we drill in the crop, it'll get rid of that anyway, but the majority of it's done. It's an espresso bar. Ooh, espresso martini. I love a good espresso martini. It has to be fresh though. You know when they... I don't know if you've ever been to or stayed in a hotel and you've ordered an espresso martini. We've done it a few times. And they actually have it pre-made in the counter behind. I've actually even said to them, I said, no. Don't give me that pre-made stuff. Make sure you make a fresh shot of coffee from the espresso machine you've got right there to put in my espresso martini. I'll tell you this, a fresh shot of coffee as opposed to pre-mix, night and day in the difference. That'll do us. Good job, Gaza. Actually, that can just stay there. Nothing but rain. I know, Dan. I've got your weather. I've got your weather. The weather Dan, they call him. Dan, you weather. Dan. That's with a D. A-N. Whoa, what's going on here? That's my farm, Johnny. That's my farm. That's our new farm. That's our new home for this series. The like I said, the next series we do is probably going to be a survival roleplay from the get-go, where we build everything. We have to build our way up from the old vintage tractors all the way to the new improved stuff. That's going to be the next series. That series will probably be kicking off beginning of next year. We'll finish this series in this year. And we'll start a new farming sim beginning of next year. Oh yeah, Johnny, it's coming into snow season for you guys. It is. Okay. Nice. If we can get through every row like that, it'll be really good. Winds up to 85 miles an hour, Dan. Holy snapping duckfish. Oh yeah, we'll check out the premium stuff separate. We might do the premium stuff in on a separate map to have a look at that, Amy. 100%. That's only a few weeks away, isn't it? Or maybe a couple of, I thought it was out in November. 15th, yeah, I thought so. That's my mortgage day. 15th. Good old National Take Your Money Day. The premium content for farming sim, Johnny. Any prices yet? No, it comes out with the season pass. If you have the season pass, or I don't know if you can buy it or not. I don't know. We can have a look. We can have a look, my friend. It's like strawberries. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. I don't have the season 1 pass. I've got the season 2. The premium edition. That wouldn't be it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the pumps and hoses pack for reasons. Yeah, premium expansion review. You can see the review stuff here. Red beets, that sort of stuff. Yum! I want a burger. Premium expansion, friendo. Oh gosh, we're already like getting through this. Doesn't take long once you're into it, does it? 27 Australian buckaroos, is it? I think it's included in your season 2 pass, is it not? The premium stuff? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. That's right. Then you have it already, maybe. Just check to see if you got the season 2. Oh, brilliant then, Johnny. Then you've got it. You don't have to worry. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and wait till it unlocks. And you've got you can have the red beet burgers yourself. Oh, yum. Although, I love a hamburger. I love a cheeseburger, especially like a cheeseburger made from a proper burger shop. One thing I don't like, which most of my family love it, is beetroot. And I've never liked beetroot. Or red beets. I don't know what you call them. Where you're from. We call it beetroot. But I've never been a big fan of beetroot. It's just, and I'll eat anything. I'll eat Brussels sprouts. I'll eat pretty much most things, but beetroot, I've never been able to get my head around. Wow, okay, they get longer down there. So we should get a half decent pistachio, not almonds, harvest from this one. Just when I finish this strip here, I want to take you guys and show you that I want to show you the solar panel farm that we have, and I want to show you our other bit of land. Do you know what game I'm itching to get back to? City Skylines 2. I really want to play City Skylines 2. I've been really enjoying that series. I do like that we got some some twisters the other day, or tornadoes, that didn't destroy the town. So that was a really nice change. Oh, come on, tree. If you don't get these trees right on, they're not good. They are not good. Not good, friendo. Not good. Farthest Frontier? No, City... Look, I want to do a full Farthest Frontier playthrough. We've got to get back to Planet Zoo. We've already scrapped, due to general consensus, we've already scrapped Thief Simulator 2, which I don't mind. I'll play Thief Simulator on my own. Whatever. If no one else wants to see that, I'll enjoy it myself. No, it's fine. It's just we've got a lot of games on, and I would like to, when we play Farthest Frontier next, I'm going to play Farthest Frontier so we can actually dedicate time to it. I don't want to have it as a background thing just to do. So I've got it there ready to go, which we have, but too much else on at the moment. Okay, something that I want to do, I'm just going to leave this here. Now, we're going to be buying a whip around for this farm. And I don't care what anyone says, we're buying something to whip. Oh, this thing's pretty cool, this quad tractor. We're going to be buying a whip around vehicle like a Mahindra or something for this farm. We'll probably just get... We had a Mahindra last time. The Kubota's not a bad one, but I kind of want this one. I kind of really want this one. And I know it's $26,000. Kubota's probably better, isn't it? $11,000 versus 17. Or 17 for that. I'm going to get the Kubota, $11,000 Kubota. Although this thing could be fun, couldn't it? VB, no utes. Get a bike? There is a dirt bike mod we could get. I could get the quad bike and a quad tractor here. I'm gonna get this one. We don't need it. Although we could have it attached to carry stuff, but I don't want it. We're just gonna get this one. Alright, so yes. This is our planter we've got here we need to pick up. And we've also got we've got a trailer here, spare trailer. And we've got this sitting here, by the way. That header's not actually made for that. But we actually had this, came with the farm, so I left it because there's actually no header trailer for that header. But it does sit on there to work. We'll leave it. Right, what we got to do is head to this place here. So if we follow this road all the way up here, we'll get to it. You reckon the quad tractor? Wow. I like the idea of having there is a dirt bike mod, and I kind of want to get the dirt bike mod, I think. So I think we'll get that instead. So we can have this and we can have the dirt bike. There is another quad bike that we could get too. The quaddie would be good, but we'll save the quaddie for another playthrough. I want this because I can throw some stuff in the back of it if I ever need to. Some stuff like pallets of things I can just throw in the back here. So it'll be quite handy for that. Right, and plus we can whip around the map to check on things without having to fast travel everywhere. Where's Steven? Steven, are you in chat? Which way does the roundabout go? You got me again, Steven. Need a pedal bike? We had a pedal bike in the last one, remember, Johnny? And it went pa 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 pa. Alright, so here's another farm just here. Or whatever this place is here. This is our field just up here to the right. So this is ours as well, and look how big this is. Now this is olives, right? But it's quite a big field. It's quite a big olive field. They're growing. Needs lime and needs plowing. So I think what we'll do, we're not going to plow it, but I think what we'll do is we will go ahead. When are olives due? Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Where's... Where's my calendar? Wait, I know why the calendar's gone. Because I turned off days per month. No, that. I turned off seasonal growth. Seasonal growth, yes. So if I have that, now we've got this back. So olives are generally harvest season October. Right, so we're a couple of months out from harvesting these. Right, so I think we'll be able to do some field maintenance and stuff for those at some point. What's this place over here, by the way? Just some houses, a suburb. Look at this area. Sugarcane, sunflowers. Is that looks like an avocado? Oh, I'd love if they had avocado farming on here. Okay, so that's this farm anyway that we've got to do as well. So Johnny, do you think we should get another pedal bike? Is that what you're saying? You want another actual... Any collectibles? Don't know about collectibles on this one. We're going to try and avoid collectibles on this playthrough. We're going to be doing everything... we're going to be doing everything by income on this one. No collectibles. No collectibles, no sales, which sucks. This field is actually quite big. Just want to see if there's anywhere for us to put a production down, which there's not. Although, what's this bit of land here? Can we actually buy that? This might actually be good. Here we go. Can we buy this little plot just here? Doubt it. Yes, we now own this. And I'll tell you why. Because we want to put in... We've got productions to put in. So, we've got pistachio oil production. I don't think we need... I think... So we could like have it here. I kind of want to delete that. And put in this. So at least we kind of made a little bit of money back. So this is where our pistachio production is going to be. But do I need to have maybe olive oils here? Before we put that in, is there methane? How do I look? Does anybody know? I'll turn all these off just to have production building, please. So we've got South Biogas Plant. Right, so not a lot of productions on the map. We've got Seed Master, Feed Master, Fert Master, Biogas, East Biogas. That's it. Sawmill. Yeah, we want multiple products on a piece of land. Unfortunately though, like a lot of land around here is not great. So we're going to need pistachio production. We're going to need olive oil production. Where's the ones for oils? It's all those ones. I don't want that. I don't want that. That takes beetroots and turns them into cut beets. So we're going to need that at some point. Pallet factory. Well, we definitely need this, right? We're definitely going to need this up. That we don't need straight away. Where is bakery, carpentry, dairy? Oh, no. Cereal. Oil mill. That's what we need. Oh my god, it's huge. Wow. It's going to be cheaper to produce pistachio nuts first. Pistachio oil. So that will fit like back here. So that's no drama. We can even set it back like there. That's fine. That's for the grapes. So we don't have grapes yet. Can we, where can we fit this? I really wanted it up here. It will sit there. How do we feel about that? If we put this one here, I can maybe take out some of this fence. Cannot take out the fence. So we put that production up this end. Right? And then the other one should fit up here. Which we're not going to put in just yet. This one should sit, yes, there. So we can get that in here nicely. Although, where are your drop-off points? You need to sit that way. Yeah, we need to have you this way. So you can sit there. Yeah, okay. We'll hold on to that. So where do we drop? Well, this is going to be interesting. So you need pistachio 7.4 for 6.6. Let's go get all the pistachios and start that production. We'll have to figure out where we drop that off. Let's go get that and get that production up and running. Oh, crikeys. Is there actually a way we can get home from this way? I don't think so. We live where? Up over there. Yeah, we definitely got to go back this way. Yeah, I think we can definitely squeeze multiple. If we have all the oil companies there, that keeps everything consolidated, which we. Oh, hang on. No, is this the right way? Sure, why not? Just click your heels, Dorothy. Yes, this was the way we came. Okay, so head home. You gotta go pick the truck up. There's that farm up there. I missed the turn off. Now I've got to take the long way around. Good one, Ham. Holy moly, talk about off-roading. Whoops. My bad. Right, let's go drop these nuts off. We'll pick up the other ones. Now that we know where the nut storage is for it. Let's go to Tim Hortons. Oh, yeah. I want to get a ham and cheese croissant and a beautiful large oat latte. And crash the truck. And what's going on here? Apparently we're foiled by a branch. We've been foiled. So let's go get that pistachio production up and running. You know what? I'm going to take this little side road up here. Yeah, this is a much better road to take. Much better. You don't need a bridge. Johnny! Let's see what you're trying to do there. Right. Can we go this way or not? And then take a left. I was just trying to see if there was a quicker way up there, which I don't think there is. And then we've gone through someone's yard now, so that's no good. Was it up there or was it? I think it's up this way. Excuse me. Excuse me. So can I go up that way? It's got to be another way up. Luckily we own this land so we can go up here anyway. Yeah, I'll have to see what's the other way. Alright, the other thing is we'll have to see where we drop this stuff because there's no trigger point out here. So I don't know. I don't know if we just drive straight up here, back right up to this. This is what we do. Is that the trigger? Okay, I see the unload point there. It's not around the back here, is it? If so, we might have to cut that tree down. Which I haven't bought a chainsaw. Damn it. No, I want chainsaw, please. What's the chainsaw under? Anyone remember what the chainsaw's under? Wood. Let's leave this over here for the bit. Yeah, I just want to make sure there's no trigger just here. I don't know how you'd need a very small trailer to get that up in there. Right, Dan says, I saw someone using a forklift and bucket putting nuts into crates before drop off. Would that happen to be plastic box? Ah, this one here. I wonder if it's this one. Conveyor belt. I wonder if a conveyor belt would do it, Amy. I wonder if a conveyor belt would do it. I wonder if we could just use this. Yeah? You must be able to forklift the boxes in here. I can't physically pick those up if that's what you mean. No, I can't physically pick them up. I wonder if we can use conveyor belt. I think let's try the... Let's try the boxes first. I don't know if... Would we just need one? Did you use one or do you use like two? Activate it and see what happens. No, I have to get the pistachios in there before I activate it, Johnny. Damn trees, man. Can't live with them? Definitely can't live without them. The other thing is I probably need the bucket though too, don't I? Like I was gonna put this in here, but I guess I need I definitely need a bucket. Which is fine, I can get the JCB. Oh, okay. Well, I've got my things are tipped. All right, so I can just take this down. Okay, that's fine then. If that's the case, I still need the forklift though to put this in, don't I? Yeah, I do. I think this box is a little heavy for the Mahindra. I mean, for the Kubota. Oh, I could leave it in the back of this and just drive it in. Ooh, I wonder if that's a thing. Or I could just move it in by hand. Or we could get ourselves a cheap forklift. Alright, cheap forklift it is. With the bed of the Kubota. I'm gonna stick with the actual correct look, because this is a modern map, I'm gonna stick with the thing that you're supposed to use, because generally if you go off the beaten track with implements that you use, it doesn't work properly. Hello, Neon. We're just checking it. We're just figuring out that this is the whole point of this playthrough, this series, is to do something a little bit different on this game than what we're used to, because it's nice to see what other mechanics and things we can do. Speedy tractor. It's our little Kubota. I'm just wondering if I can tip this into the back of that. It's going to be too high. I think, look, for starters, let's just check this out. And then I think what we'll do is we'll buy a cheap forklift. I mean, I've got the tines and I could use a tractor, but if we can just leave a forklift up here. We've got some 29,000 for that thing. Very expensive. 55. I mean, we can get this for 29. Or I don't spend the money and I just... Alright, well, let's use it by hand first, shall we? Okay, let's take this in by hand, just to see what happens here. So I think if we had something with... I think we need like a, I think we need a permanent forklift, gang. I'm now also thinking, I wonder if we don't need, I wonder if we could, I wonder if we need this box. I want to try Dan's suggestion of putting it in the Kubota. I can't, here's what I want to get to. I want to get to the point of if we can use a conveyor belt and we can just tip the pile on the ground and use the conveyor belt to tip it all in. That's what I want to get to. And that was like Amy's suggestion. I want to see if we can not use the box. Right, if we can get to the point where I don't need that box, that'd be brilliant. The conveyor will work. If that's all we need to do, and we're definitely going to go the conveyor system. Now it just begs to differ. Do we use this one? More went in the box than the Kubota, I know. We gotta pick a, this one. I wonder if this one here would be the go. 14,000, it's got a long reach. It might be too long. This one, I don't know how long is that? Do you think this would be big enough? Let's go this way. See what's this way. No, it's okay. We should be able to tip. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Amy. I think it can, can't it? If not, we can just we can. I think it can. Well, we'll double check anyway. Can't hurt to check. Oh, more went in the box and think about. That's what she. Man. That's what she said. Why forklift or the box, Johnny? Why just those options? Because I happen to think we don't need the box at all, and we don't need a forklift. If we can use a conveyor belt to transfer it all up into their thing, then we can just dump it on the ground and the conveyor belt will transfer it into there. This will be interesting. Oops, sorry, man. Oh yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll test it out. This is all the test and trial. I'm loving all the suggestions, by the way. I think it's brilliant that we have all these suggestions. You guys are definitely in problem solving mode and I love it. What we decide now is going to set us up for future proofing. Put it that way. And if we can get away with minimalistic stuff that we have to do, then it's even better. I've somehow missed a turn, haven't I? I was supposed to go through my... Yeah, damn it. Oh no, we're right. I'm heading the right way. Dan. Smart Alec. How do you no, you mean city skylines? Where's the top? I think the top is... Let me get this in here first. Does this only steer one way? Crikeys! Oh, it's in. There we go. So... How do I turn this thing on? Right. Now I'm stuck. Oh no! There we go. Now that should be on. You know, let's do a little tester from the box from this first. Alright, just a little tester. Before we dump the whole load on here, we'll test it with the Kubota. Alright, this is taking some testing, but I'm all about it. So we should be able to just unload here, yeah? Is there a way to get in this building without having that door? Oh, is that the only door I can get? Oh, wait. Maybe that'll help. Can I open this door? Yes. Okay. Activate. Running. Brilliant. It works, but, and I say but, we can only hold X amount at a time. That doesn't mean it can't sit on the floor, I don't think. I think it can sit on the floor. Amy, Dan, BC, Johnny, Neon, you just got back. Great help, friendos. That's a winner in my books. Absolute winner. We can turn that off. That is an absolute winner. That was painful. Johnny, how is... How was that painful? We all just learnt something new together. I think that's amazing. I think that's brilliant. You didn't find that interesting? Like now that we all know that we can run a conveyor belt system for most of this stuff. Let's check the price on pistachio oil, by the way. We have to finish the pistachio harvest, so we got plenty more to come. I want to check the price of it though. Pistachio oil. Canola oil. Almond. Oh, so there is almond oil. Pistachio oil. Oh, it's worth it. Oh, it's going to be well worth it. Wow. It gets up to 11.9. Okay. Well worth it. And on that bombshell, that's where we're leaving today, friendos. You want to get a better conveyor belt? That's nuts. 10k. I know. That conveyor belt there was $5,000. We're on a budget still. Just because we got money in the bank, we're still on a budget. Before we go buying the world, we have to start making income. It's okay, Neon. Alright. This is going to be a really interesting 4 hours left at work, Dan. No! This is going to be a really interesting, fun playthrough because, Johnny, it's not painful. We're learning the new systems together. I could have easily gone and done a map and we could have just rehashed arable crops, rehashed. Oh, look at this crop. This is lentils, by the way. This is what lentils look like. Yeah, but I thought it would be nice to do something different. Good night, friendos. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream currently is going to be a shorter one as well, just because I've got a lot on tomorrow afternoon that I need to prep some stuff for. So I've got a really important day tomorrow that I need to help prep some food and stuff and get some food ready for. So I'll let you guys know today what's going on tomorrow. Yeah, Amy, hope work gets better. Thanks for hanging out today, though, everyone. To all the new people, welcome. Dan dropped a 5 gift bomb before, so Dan, thank you so much too. Thanks, Dan. Thank you, friendo. I'll pass it on. I always pass my well wishes on from all you guys to my family. I keep them apprised of everything going on. So thank you very much. Love you guts, gang. Really excited for this series. Get excited, Johnny. I think though, you're right. We will get a bigger conveyor belt, but for the moment, we've tested it and it works. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. Get out of here.